So I'm talking today about, I don't know, I guess social inclusion. I, uh, I'd semi-recently moved to a new town, for work, and just, yeah, just for work. And, uh, I'm doing fine. I like my coworkers. They're chill. I don't feel like there's any friction. Uh, just doesn't feel like work's the problem, but I don't know. In my personal life, I feel like there's not really any motivation to do anything. You know, there's just there's no hammer to strike the anvil, so to speak. Uh, I don't feel like I got any motivation other than just to like do like self care, like work out or eat semi good. But like on the social aspect, I feel like I'm pretty pretty isolated. Other than talking to my coworkers and my parents, obviously. Uh, I feel like I'm secluded. You know, like I feel like talking to people. It's not natural. You know, unless I'm pretty liquored up. Like me, dead sober is like I have to push myself. You know, I have to expel, the dark, deep fucking anxiety. Expel it right out of my fucking chest. You know, just get it out every day. Just try to talk to someone, talk to a stranger, talk to someone you've seen before. You know, just see how their day is going, see how they're doing. It's nice getting to know people that way. I mean, you may call it superficial, but I like. I don't know. I don't mind small talk. Actually, it helps bridge a gap. You know, have a social bond with somebody at least. You know, instead of having to pester and lament like a fucking just this neurosis, man. You know, lament and bottle down being just fucking alone. You know, so I, I, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just bottling it up. It's not a good feeling. I try to be an outgoing person, but I feel like there are a lot of circumstances that people think you're too abrasive. You know, you're just too punch in the wall. You know, just just punch in the wall or tongue in cheek. That's a better term. Tongue in cheek. You're too tongue in cheek. You're not very you're not very fucking coveted. I guess is the word. Coveted. Yeah, coveted. That's a good word for it. Uh, with like, intentions or, you know, well, not even intentions. It's more like, I guess, emotions. You know, you're more aloof, and people I think mistaken that for like instability, but which it's shitty the fact that I gotta bottle down my personality and fucking dilute it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, some people like it, some fucking people don't. Especially if you're working with them, You don't really want a lot of friction, you know? Or, yeah, even working, or even if you're at a bar, you know? Like, there's been a lot of instances where I've came up to people just cold stone, cold stone, and you kind of just nudge me along. Oh well. But it's in only the time span of 6 months since I've been out of college, and I didn't drink a lot in college, mind you, for background information. I've probably gotten nudged at bars. Uh, yeah, probably nudged at bars by other people. I would say like completely dead zone, just cold shouldered. 8, 7 times. You know, it's shitty. The fact that like half the people you try to interact with at a bar, mind you, at a social uh, at a social place, they push you along. You know, yeah, they just sort of nudge you along. It's like, what's the point of going to a bar or going to a bar stool if you just sort of nudge people along? Like, what's the point of that? You know, you're just a downright alcoholic. Like that's just the grunt of it, man. You're you're just a boozer. That's pretty much what you are. Uh, yeah, I've met some pretty good people, mind you. Like the other half the time, it's been pretty good, but having to maintain like a new social connection with someone, it's fucking hard. Like if you just meet someone at a bar, it's fucking unbelievably hard to be able to bond with someone. You know, like hobbies are gonna be completely not what you expected with that person. You know, like the way people reveal themselves over time, it's sometimes it can be a complete 180 from what you expected upon meeting the person at first glance. You know, I don't know, but most people are pretty nice. Like a good 65% of people are pretty nice. But God, man, like I'm only talking about this in like the context of a bar or like a social gathering place. You know, uh, work might be a little bit different depending on where you work, your home environment, all that shit. But like ever since I've been going to like social gatherings, uh, man, like you try to meet new people, but it just never lasts. There's never that glue that bonds two people or even a person trying to intersect themselves into a group of people for it to stay. It just never adheres. It's whitewashed. It's diluted with water, the glue. Yeah. Uh, so now I'm here, sort of ranting about my social situation. It's been close to about 6 months since I moved into this place, and uh, I've I haven't met a lot of guys my age where I'm able to like actually fucking become real friends with them. Like I've never actually had like a deeper connection with someone. I'm not talking like in a fucking weird way either. I'm just talking like like a brotherhood almost. Just that's the one thing I do like about my work. It's like there does feel like there's a community at heart, like a genuine fucking community. I like that feeling, but outside of work, and this is only outside of work, mind you. Outside of work, man, like It's fucking, and like a lot of the guys at my work, they're like in their 40s and 30s, right? Like they're cool guys, but they're sick as fuck. But like, man, hanging out with like a 19, 20 year old, come on. Maybe, is that weird? Hanging out with guys like twice your age with like kids almost your age, is that kind of weird? Like going bar hunting with them. Sounds kind of creepy, I know, a little bit, but I don't know. No, a lot of the guys I know, like they're like getting drunk and all is fun and all, but like getting blackout drunk, it's it's not fun. I've only done it once, you know. I've gotten so shit faced with them, I just completely let my guard down. I made one of the biggest fucking mistakes. Like it's fun to have like a good group of guys to go out with and do shit with, but if it's just only drinking, like like a fucking fiend, it's not fun. It's not fucking fun. I just kind of want, or is it a need? Nah, it's a want. I kind of want to learn, I guess, with other people. Learn off each other. You know, I'm just sort of tired of like the uh, sort of like the fend for yourself mentality. I guess it's just like this state of constant just fucking bickering and survival. It's kind of nice to like have like that. Like that packmanship. I don't know if that's a word, but you get what I'm saying, right? Uh, like having someone else's complete trust. I don't know. Sorry, I zoned out there for a sec. Yeah, and that's pretty much it.